Get more business and get found.
Welcome to our Simply Be Found demo that's going to walk you through how Simply Be Found is going to help your business get found by more local customers on places like voice search, on Bing, on Google, on Yahoo, on DuckDuckGo, and pretty much any search engine where you can have a local business found. We're going to make sure that you're getting found inside of that search engine on any of our paid plans. Now, we do have our free lifetime plan. You can sign up for that. That's only the Google products. We're mainly going to be focusing on what paid plans give you today and being able to walk you through what you're going to have to do. We do have done for you plans that are available. I don't personally recommend those. I see better results for any business with either the business owner or somebody in that business is doing the tasks every day, which are only going to take about 5 to 10 minutes per day if you do it right. To be able to get the results they're looking for. So most of them I see getting better results doing it themselves versus having us do it. That plan is there if you don't have time and you have the budget to be able to do it. If you don't have time and you have the budget or you don't have the budget, make sure that you're using a platform like us. We do work as a one-time registration where you can log in, you can register, we blast everything out. It usually takes anywhere between 30 and 45 days for a lot of networks to pick you up and to be able to start seeing those results on average. So you got to keep that in mind as you're looking at things. A lot of people come in, they want to be able to just get that instant result. Some get it. It all depends on where you're starting at. So if you're starting from ground zero, where you're starting at and where you're actually at inside of the platform, and a lot of cases I see, it depends on what other agencies have done over time and how much has to get cleaned up to be able to start getting those results. Our goal is not a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am kind of approach. Our approach is very much about being able to get you to rank and to be able to maintain and keep that ranking up. Because what ends up happening is you have competition that starts doing more stuff and doing stuff. If you're not doing that same stuff, you are going to be lost. We do things a little bit different over here. So we are a small business. We operate for small businesses. We do work with some enterprise companies. We do work with a lot of multi-location companies. We do have those dashboards, though it's a different type of demo. If you're working with multiple different customers, make sure you schedule a call, and I'd love to be able to share those pieces with you and direct you the right direction for those videos. This video is going to very much go over what it is you need to know about the platform, what it's going to do for you, and how it's going to help you. Me personally, I've been in this space since 1995. I took a little bit of a break, went and started my own businesses, ran businesses for several years, and came back. I've been doing this full time since 2008. My specialty is being able to get local businesses found, buy more local customers by increasing leads and doing it organically. We do not do anything with ads. So we don't require an ad spend. We don't even have the ad spend option. Ads is not something we do. We do everything organically and being able to get a business to be able to rank organically versus having that ad spend to have to worry about and what is there. A lot of times I get reported back. I hear constantly from different members of ours that, they run ads on top of it and they spin their wheels and they chase and they're constantly trying to be able to get those clicks and everything up and optimizing. And they might get more volume of phone calls, but they're not getting the quality that they're looking for. I hear this a lot from home services as well, and people using Angie's List or Home Advisors or any of those pieces, and they're sharing those leads out, and they're having to fight and compete for it. They get better results off of the organic. They might not get as much of a call volume, but they're going to be able to close more, and it's someone who knows who they are and what they are doing inside of the system. So kind of keep that in mind as you're looking at things and for how we do it. So what we did is we created a platform, and the whole platform ended up being designed for a local small business owner to be able to do themselves, for it to be as simple as it possibly can. So as I walk you through each of these pieces, that's some key points to be able to do it. I want to make it very clear that this is something that you're going to have to put a little bit of time into. Like I said, we have the done for you plans if that's what you choose, but most members spend about 5 to 10 minutes per day inside of the platform. So what does our platform look like and what are the functions? It all starts with your local SEO score. So this is going to tell you your local SEO score. Most of the time, you're going to see an 80% or above. If you're following the to-do list, which is going to tell you all the stuff that you need to be doing over here. What can affect the 80% on this score? Like right now, we're currently experiencing issues with Google on their questions and answers. That's really affecting a lot of businesses. It's really knocked that score completely down, and it is really hurting businesses. We have a support ticket in with Google. That's one of the things we do here is we make sure we advocate not only for just our members, but advocate for any small businesses to be able to make sure things are working. And Google is currently down for questions and answers as I record this video. Even on their own system for Google Business Profile, it is currently down. And you got to remember, everything starts with Google. So Google is that major network that's there. A lot of other networks. So if we're talking about Alexa, we're talking about DuckDuckGo, and a lot of those networks still pick up that information. You have four main networks out there. You have Google Business Profile, you have Bing Places, you have Apple Business Connect, and then you have Facebook. Those are your four local SEO places. So if you can't afford to be able to do anything, those are the four you need to register for, and you will eventually make your way out to everywhere. Because that's how everything works. It all syndicates and does all of its thing inside of the local SEO world to be able to build that up. But everything starts with your local SEO score. We're going to give you your to-do list. This is going to be a to-do list for you to be able to follow. Over here, you are going to, as you kind of scroll down, you are going to see all the information that's included in your plan. That's what this is. This does not necessarily mean these are the networks that you are currently listed on. That's a miscommunication that it has happened a lot, and where people kind of get confused. That means that it's included in your plan. It means that we have sent the information out. If you are not being found on a network, make sure you let us know. One of the biggest things you possibly can do is communicate. Say, hey, I'm not being found on Siri, or I'm not being found on Google, or I'm not being found on Apple, or I'm not being found on Alexa, or whatever it might be. And how do I improve that? Our customer support is always there. By the way, you have a 1 in 5 chance of getting me when you contact in the support. You have a 2 in 5 chance of getting somebody that is, or one of us, our co-founders. So there's myself and there's Dean. We're the ones that created the platform. And like I said, we are a little bit different. You're not a number here. We want to hear that feedback. So if you're not being found, there's times that sometimes there's an error message that comes up. We don't know about it until we dive into it and look at that problem and go, okay, well, this is what's missing, or this is why you're not being found on this network, or this is what would help improve that network. And we can make those manual decisions and tweaks if you're communicating back with us and letting us know what there needs to be. But this is the homepage. This is where everything is. Your biggest things you're going to be doing is you're going to be putting all of your business information in. We're constantly growing all of our information. This is going to be one of the very first things you're going to do when you sign up for the platform. You're going to make sure you have your logo in here. You're going to make sure that you have your business name, your email address, your description. This is what your NAP score is all the way built off of. This is the information that goes out to all of our up to 300 networks that are out there. So you're going to fill out this information. Make sure you have your social links. Make sure you have your review link. I really don't think does anything inside of there, but that's my opinion. Google categories, your Apple categories, your Bing categories. I just said that in different order, but that is what's going to be your main piece. That's going to be what gets sent out to all of your networks. Your next thing is your business hours. And this stuff is stuff that you set it and basically you forget it. You don't really have to do much with it. Your business hours, you may have to tweak as you go on. If you have any kind of special hours, so you're going to be closed on Christmas or any of those things, or you have a special promotion going on, you can put that inside of here. This is the information that's going to be sent out to all the networks that we go to. So when you fill this information out, so if you're doing a one-time registration with one of the companies, this is that information that's going to go out. It's going to be hit. Now, what we do every night is we send out your information to all of the networks. And it doesn't mean they're going to pick up those changes right away, but over time, they're going to start seeing that consistency, and you're going to start building what your profile list is out. And we do that organically. We submit out to all these different networks. They pick it up, and as soon as they approve it and it goes through their process, they post it up to their networks. Our whole entire system is to be able to make it simple for you to be able to make it out to those networks. The next thing is going to be your service area. I've noticed a lot of different networks picking this up. This goes out to the Google area. Ours is actually done to where I wouldn't recommend doing it this way. I always say to put your city, your state, your zip code inside of here, and that is going to tell the networks, and we put this into a lot of the networks we go to, is this the service area this business solves. Now, if you are hiding your business address, this is going to be a key spot for you to be able to make sure you're going to be found in those areas and to be able to broaden that out. And I know Google put a lot of changes in place and suspended a lot of accounts because they didn't want home addresses and all that in there. If that is the case and you've had that problem, let us know. We'll walk you through it and be able to help you understand the things that you need to be able to do to be able to take that to the next level and to be able to walk it through. Your next piece is you're going to be what I call your maintenance pieces. This is going to be your pieces that your to-do list is going to give you. And it's going to walk you through. So it's going to be stuff like posts. Posts are going to be a big, let's see, our system, my internet is deciding to not do so hot. So posts, you should be posting one time a day to every single day to at least 2 to 3 times per week to get the best results. If you're not posting every single week, you're not going to get the results. Our phone calls went down locally. And it's because we're not posting all the time inside of our account. And it's one of those things to where every single business owner falls behind on this and it hurts. And you start to notice what that is. So make sure that you're posting. If you're inside of a busier area, you might have to, if you're inside of Los Angeles, you might have to post 1, 2, 3 times a day to be able to keep up with the competition because your competition is posting more. And this is the information that you're injecting into the actual search engine. So remember, when you post this out, you're going to be able to go out to Google. You're going to be able to go out to Facebook on any of our paid plans. Most businesses are not posting out to Facebook. 70% of businesses I talk to out to Google Business Profile. 70% of businesses don't even understand they can do an update inside of Google. And that is killing them because that information is what's being picked up on. Inside of the world of regular SEO, you have all this information that's out there, and you're hoping that crawl is going to happen, that it's going to come to your website and it's going to make you rank up. Well, if you have your local SEO set correctly, you're going to be able to rank higher because it's going to instantly get that information. It's going to instantly know what your business does, and it knows that you're being consistent. So you're building up on what I call your 3 pillars. You have content, you have authority, and you have trust. You got authority because you're on a bunch of different sites. You have all of your citations. You have everything going for you. You're going out to a bunch of different networks. It can prove that is who you are and your information is consistent across all those networks. You have your content, which is going to be your posts. It's going to be your photos. It's going to be all of your business information, all your data. Trust is going to be your review side. So keep that in mind as we're going through this. So make sure you do a post. And post about anything inside of here. You can post about a job you just did, include a photo, talk about some food you just made, talk about a customer you helped, talk about your story, tell your story out there. And this is a good spot to use ChatGPT or any of the AI to be able to come up with this. I think it's a great spot to be able to do. So you can include a photo in there right now. We are working on our video aspect to be able to put video in there at some point. At this point, it's not in there. Photos are pretty much speak for themselves. You can upload photos directly into the platform just by clicking on photo and add photo and being able to use the system that way. Events are going to be something where if you have any events going on, so like if we're doing a free workshop, or you might be a restaurant and you have a band coming in, or you might have a sales event coming up, this is going to show up inside of, I see this happen a lot inside of Chamber of Commerce. They have all these events happening. They don't post it out there. This actually feeds right over to the Google feed. There's a whole spot inside of Google that will have everything be inside of there. So you can actually come over to Google. I'll actually show you real quick. Oh, I didn't mean for that. So if I come in here and I search for local events, where it's going to be showing up. So when you use events inside of here, that's where it's going to go. Your offers and coupons are going to go inside of your post area. Kind of show you what that looks like. And remember, your Google business profile is different on mobile than it is on desktop. So inside of here, you have your questions and answers. You have all your business information. That's going to be that business information piece. Down here, you have your reviews, your description. Here's where posts live. Here's your social profiles. All that's inside of here. Your service area is going to be inside of your mobile versions. So that's where all that information is building. So what Simply Be Found is going to let you be able to do is it's going to give you the tools to make it simple for you to do all this stuff, which then is going to expand out, which is going to then increase how much sales you have, how much actions you have on your business, and so on and so forth. When questions and answers isn't down, Google, this is killing businesses because this is a huge area. You want to be able to post as many questions as you can. You want to be able to have those responded. As a business owner, you can actually put your own questions and answers in. And when I talk about the 3 pillars of content, authority, and trust, this is a huge part. This is a part where you have to be able to make sure you're doing this part. You have to make sure you're putting that information in, and it's a matter of putting it out there. So inside of our platform, you're going to be able to schedule. You're going to be able to do all that directly from it. Our system makes it super simple for you to be able to come in, know what you need to do, and for you to get it done. We do have our review generation and all of our reviews. It's a great way for you to be able to manage your reviews, respond to your reviews. And if you are on the pro version or higher, you can actually ask us to be able to help you be able to respond to those reviews. We never say anything on your behalf. We never do anything on your behalf, but we're here to help you every step of the way. Our listings plan comes with just email support and does not come with the coaching side. But if you're looking for that coaching side, that $80 per month at the time of recording this is going to be a hot topic for you. It's going to be able to help you be able to know what you need to do. We'll actually generate content for you and send it over to you for you to then be able to tweak and be able to post out. I think that is a huge spot. I think it's a huge spot for you to be able to do your business and be able to take your business to that next level and for you to be able to grow. So that's kind of what the platform is and what we offer and what we do. There is the support system in here. There's a billing, there's leads, there's all that stuff. A lot of customers don't even use leads. Leads is something where it's a basic CRM. If you don't have a CRM, it's a great fit for you. But I thought it was going to be a huge product for somebody, but I haven't seen a lot of people use it, to be 100% honest. But our system is really basic. It's really simple. We don't have those reports. We don't have anything in there. You come in, you do these actions, and you will see results. And if you don't see results, I want to know about it, especially if you're following your to-do list and you're following your plans every single day. But that is our platform in a nutshell. I hope this helps. I hope this takes it to the next level. If you want, schedule a call with either Dean or myself. There's a schedule call button on the website, or be able to send us an email. You can send me an email direct at rob@simplybefound.com. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to be able to help you be able to get your business to that next level. As I said, we do things a little bit different over here, but thanks for watching our demo and kind of what we do. Like I said, we don't have a sales team that's here being able to try to sell you over and over again. We're not going to be that hard sell where we're following up. If we're a good fit for you, then definitely sign up, give us a try, and see what we do. We don't have any contracts. We don't have anything like that. So make sure you check us out, simplybefound.com.